What's up guys, it's a Christian Metalhead Brotherhood, here to kind of just do a video on why most metalheads that judge Christian metal are literally no different than, hypocritical Christians. This video isn't really to try and, show how wrong they are and everything and point fingers at them. This is just kind of something that's I have an opinion about. It's kind of just frustrating to me how metalheads are so judgmental towards Christian metal, and it's really annoying and frustrating because I kind of stopped going to church as much because of hypocritical, judgmental people, and literally those people are no different, and it just drives me insane. Most of my life, metal was an escape from that, but since I became a Christian metal artist, I've just had to deal with people like that, and it's really frustrating and stupid. Yeah, I'm a Christian, but I'm not like that, no real Christian is like that. Those people are fake and just hypocritical and judgmental. It's just been frustrating to me, so I thought I'd do a video about it. Kind of what prompted me to do this video I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers, Ola England, and if you guys don't know, he's an amazing dude. He's a really chill and cool dude, and does a lot of gear reviews and stuff like that, and he's just a funny, awesome guy. But I was watching one of his videos, and he kind of made fun of Christian metal, and I didn't take it too personally, but it just that's kind of just what prompted me to do this video, because I don't know, it just kind of frustrated me. I still love watching his videos and everything, but he was talking about how metal lyrics should be about things that aren't real, not really forcing some kind of political agenda and stuff like that. And I totally get that, and I love lyrics like that, especially the band Narnia and stuff like that, which is a Christian band. But and he kind of just went on to say he was kind of talking about how lyrics should not be real, and then he was like Christian metal, it's not real. And then that's kind of just what frustrated me and prompted me to do this video. I still love Ola. He's the funniest, most chill dude that I've seen on YouTube, and it was just kind of surprising because I thought he kind of seemed like one of those guys, wasn't really judgmental or anything, but and it was kind of just a smart remark. Maybe he's not Christian, or just has strong belief against Christianity, and that's totally cool. Everyone has their beliefs, and I'm not against that. It's just kind of frustrating. I know that there are bands out there that are fake and claim to be Christian and everything, and then there are some Christian bands that are hypocritical and stuff like that, and some of them their lyrics just they are a lot of them aren't real. I feel especially with worship bands, not all of them, but I'm just saying some of them, I feel they just write about what they feel they think they should write about, and they don't really, their lyrics aren't real or heartfelt or passionate, and that might have been what he was trying to say. I don't really know, but first point I wanted to make about Christian metal bands is for most of them, except for the hardcore Christians, praise Jesus, that sort of thing, most of them are no one would know the difference if they didn't define themselves as a Christian metal band. And it's just, that's one of the things why it's so stupid to make fun of it, because literally no one would know the difference if they didn't define themselves as a Christian metal band. Like I said, I'm a Christian artist too. If you didn't know, the name of my solo project is Fire from Heaven. It used to be CMB, but we're rebranding this week. But anyways, yeah, I'm a Christian artist too. Check out my project, Fire from Heaven. But anyways, just being a Christian artist, I've had to deal with metalheads that are pretty judgmental and more judgmental and hypocritical than most fake Christians I've had to deal with in churches and stuff. And kind of the point was, most metalheads' excuse for not liking Christians is because they're judgmental, and because they we serve a God of love, and forgiveness, and that's like what Christianity is about. And then people have had experiences with judgmental fake Christians, and to just judge and condemn any Christians they encounter just because of that one time, or maybe several times they dealt with people like that. And that was kind of second point I wanted to make. One thing I read a while back is that oftentimes the things we despise most in others are things that we do ourselves. And let that sink in for a second, and then I'll tell you where I got that from. I got it from the Bible. Now some of you are probably going to write it off completely. It actually wasn't a Bible verse, it was a commentary on a Bible verse talking about not judging. Yeah. I think this is the one. But this is from Romans 2:1-3. You therefore have no excuse, you who pass judgment on someone else. For at whatever point you judge another, you are condemning yourself, because you who pass judgment do the same things. So, that was kind of the point, and then the commentary talked about, how the things we often judge and despise in others is, what we do ourselves, and that was the point I was trying to make, that, metalheads, you judge Christian metal, most times it's because of, those encounters with hypocritical Christians, but when you're just judging and condemning yourself, and you're no different than those hypocritical, judgmental, fake Christians, you're literally no different. Judging people like that, it's not going to get you anywhere, and it's not going to do anything. It's just going to make yourself look stupid. I've been at a point where I've done videos, and I was kind of when I did a video about judgment, it was more to show people how people were judging me, and then it was kind of just eye-opening to realize that that was a part of me that I despised in myself, and that was something that I did myself as well. That was the second point, is when you despise something someone else does, that's oftentimes something that you do. I had one guy tell me on my Facebook page, you Christians are as screwed up as those Muslim pigs. And that, seriously, that ticked me off. It's stupid when people are judgmental like that. It was just frustrating, and I told them yeah, I'm screwed up just like you. You're no better than me, so stop putting yourself above me like all the hypocritical Christians I've encountered. People who do that, I feel like they have a lot of anger towards Christians, and maybe rightly so, and because there's a lot of fake Christians out there in fake ministries, that just want to manipulate you into giving money and stuff like that. And I agree with that, and I think that's wrong and disgusting, and I don't agree with that. A lot of people who don't know really much about Christianity, that's just what they see, so then that's how a lot of people see Christianity, and it's not like that. It's just frustrating to get so much crap as a Christian metal artist just because I'm a Christian, and it's just very judgmental of people who do that. Whole point of the video was I just want to point out to you guys that it's no different than hypocritical Christians, to be judging than you are. Putting yourself above someone just because of their beliefs is not right, whatever it may be. Even Christians, we disagree with a lot of things that go on in the world, and a lot of things that I see in the world I believe aren't right, but they're just, the whole point of Christianity is to spread the love that God gave us, and by condemning a group of people, or judging a certain person based on what group of people they belong to, isn't right, and I'm not okay with that as a Christian. Make this video to point out to you guys that Christianity isn't like that, and being judgmental towards Christians, just because of their beliefs, it's just gonna make you look judgmental as well. I'm literally just a dude that plays guitar, and I believe in God, and I want to tell people about that belief through my music. I don't see what's so wrong with that. Everyone else expresses their opinions through their music. Why is it so wrong when Christians do the same? People express their beliefs for gay rights and stuff like that, and no one's like, oh, you shouldn't talk about those things in your lyrics and stuff. It should just be like not real stuff. And then whenever a Christian gives his or her opinion through their music, then it's terrible and it's wrong. And it's just, it's the most frustrating thing. I'm just a Christian. I'm just a dude that plays guitar, and I believe in God, and I just want to play music, give my message through my music. That's all. I had one guy tell me, you're not making Christianity any better, you're just making rock and roll worse. First of all, rock and roll's for sissies, not to be mean, but I'm a metalhead, and I don't listen to rock and roll, and I'm not a rock and roll artist. That's pretty easy to see. And second, as a Christian artist, like, some people think like that we're like trying to make Christianity seem cool. Like, dude, there's metal Christian bands, that's cool, you should be Christians. That's not what it's about. Like, I like metal music, and I'm a metal guitarist, and that's what kind of music I'm into, and I'm a Christian. What's so wrong with that? I'm not trying to make Christianity any better. I don't like Christians who try to make Christianity seem appealing and, do it to try and like coax and manipulate people into being Christians. That's stupid, and that's not what Christianity is about. It's about, just giving hope to a dying world, hope and purpose in this life and in the next, hope beyond this life. That's, what it's about. It's not about like trying to make your lives better. It's like, I don't believe in that. It's not like Christianity isn't going to make your life easier or better. Or most people who walk away from Christianity were either raised to think that, or were taught that when they became Christians, that it was all just to make that it would make your life happier and easier, and it wouldn't be hard or anything. That's the total opposite. Christianity is not easy. The world despises it, and I understand that as a Christian. The world is always going to despise us. But I kind of just wanted to do this video to make a point that, people who are judgmental, people who put themselves above others, and, make fun of others, they're no different than the judgmental hypocrites that they despise. That was the whole point of the video. And I kind of rambled on a bunch, but the camera's about to die. No one is better than the other, especially to Christians out there. Just because you encounter someone who has a different belief or opinion on something than you do, it doesn't give you any right to be a jerk. Like, seriously, some Christians, you're just jerks. You can stand for your beliefs without being a judgmental hypocrite. We are commanded to live in Christ-like love and to show that love to the rest of the world, even, to the world that despises us, to the world that disagrees with us, to the world that doesn't see things the same way as we do. We are commanded to love them. It is not loving if you're acting like a jerk or putting them down. So watch the things that you say. Just because you find someone that has a different opinion in you doesn't mean you get to lash out and say you just spew all you want to say. Whenever you lash out in anger, all you're doing is spewing poison, causing them to just completely avoid Christianity even more. So, to the Christians watching, watch what you say. To, any metalheads watching who, maybe not like Christian metal or whatever, and whenever you're judging us just because of our beliefs, then you're no different. So, yeah, that was kind of the whole point of the video, just to point that out.